How's it going? It's all the news, all the time. And breaking news today, very interesting breaking news. As I'm sure you're aware already, actress Amber Heard has filed a notice of appeal today, signalling her plans to challenge the $10.35 million defamation verdict in her ex-husband's favour. So this was filed in Fairfax County Circuit Court in Virginia today, and the two-page notice does not reveal the basis of the appeal. Heard's representatives also did not release a statement by press time. However, the representatives for Johnny Depp have released a statement, and they say the jury listened to the extensive evidence presented during the 6-week trial and came to a clear and unanimous verdict that the defendant herself defamed Mr. Depp in multiple instances. The spokesman said, "We remain confident in our case and that this verdict will stand." So it's a pretty bold statement, it's pretty confident. But in addition to Depp's victory, the Virginia jury also awarded Heard $2 million on one of her defamation claims. This related to Johnny Depp's lawyer Adam Waldman. Heard previously challenged the verdict at the lower court level, claiming one of the jurors inappropriately landed on the panel. Yes, but that was rejected out of hand by Penny Azcarate. And there's a little statement about how it didn't prejudice her in any way, and that she had plenty of time to challenge the juror and failed to do so in time. Therefore, this was thrown out. Moving down slightly, we have Elaine Bredhoft has cast the diverging verdicts, both the UK and US trials, as a tale of two trials, and now we're going to have the third one, which I think is going to be quite interesting. This is the actual notice of appeal itself. It comes in this format. It's in Virginia. It's in the Circuit Court of Fairfax County. These are the parties: John C. Depp II, Amber Laura Heard, and it's a civil action, and this is the number. This number relates to the entire trial. So if you look up this number on the internet, you get an enormous amount of documents, not just this one. So I do actually have a law degree myself, but it's from the UK. So I understand general principles of this, but US law and UK law are slightly different. But they are actually closer than you would think. And they're closer than, say, UK and France laws. They're very different, even though they're very physically, geographically close. But anyway, it does help me to understand what's going on. But again, there's a lot of idiosyncrasies in American law versus the UK law, little differences. So that makes it slightly difficult. But it is a notice of appeal, I understand that much. Please take notice that the defendant and counterclaim plaintiff, so she's defending against the claim, she's counterclaiming, Amber Laura Heard, pursuant to Rule 5.9 of the Rules of the Supreme Court of Virginia, hereby gives notice of her appeal. I had a quick look at the Rule 5.9 of the Supreme Court of Virginia rules. It was on page 402 of 641. You can see I studied law. It is a notice of appeal. It's the filing deadline. So, and how you put forward a notification. For example, no appeal will be allowed unless it is done within 30 days after the entry of final judgment or other appealable order or decree, or within any specified extension thereof granted by this court. Counsel for the appellant files with the clerk of the trial court a notice of appeal, and at the same time mails or delivers a copy of such notice to all opposing counsel. So if I can put that more simply, what it's saying is you need to, if you want to make an appeal, then you must do it within 30 days of the final judgment, unless it's been extended, and you must give that notification to the clerk as a notice of appeal, and at the same time you must mail or deliver a copy of this notice to the opposing counsel, which in this case is Johnny Depp's lawyers. And then once it is done, a notice of appeal filed after the court announced the decision ruling but before entry of such judgment is treated as filed on the day of or after the entry. So that's just saying when it actually happens. So there you go, that's what she's talking about in this bit, rule pursuant to Rule 5.9 of the Rules of the Supreme Court of Virginia. So they hereby give notice of her appeal to the Virginia Court of Appeals that final judgment order of defendant and counterclaim plaintiff Amber Laura Heard's post-trial motions and from all additional orders and rulings by the trial court prior to the entry of the final judgment order and post-trial motions order. So this is a notice of appeal to the court, which is appealing from, or really that means against, it's a notice of appealing against the court's decision made on July 13th and any other orders made by the court. So they're trying to cover everything at once. It is notice of appeal against all orders made by the court at all times. There's some more rules here pursuant to Rule 5.9b, 5.11b, which relates to the transcripts of the proceedings. If we look at those, this is 5.9b. The notice of appeal must contain a statement whether any transcript or statement of a fact, testimony, and other incidents of the case will be filed. So in the event a transcript is to be filed, the notice of appeal must certify that a copy of the transcript has been ordered from the court reporter who reported the case or is otherwise already in the possession of the appellant or has previously filed the proceedings. If we go back to this, we understand that they're claiming plaintiff Amber Lord certifies that the transcripts of these proceedings will be filed with the court. Okay, so she's fulfilling the obligations of these rules, which are in the Rules of Supreme Court of Virginia. So that's how the notification is being put forward. If we look further, it's coming from Elaine Breadhoft, so she's the one who's actually putting it forward, and this is her legal citation. I think that's the Virginia State Board. I'm not totally sure about that one. And this is the law firm Brown and Nadelhaft. That's their address. This is Benjamin Rottenborn's authorization. I don't think that's the right word. In the UK, it'd be Solicitors Regulatory Board, but and this is their address. And it's a certificate of service. So I hereby certify that a true and correct copy of the foregoing, so a true copy of everything that came before this, was given on the 21st day by email and by mail to these people. And this is Benjamin Chew and all the legal representatives of Johnny Depp, and this is their law firm, Brown Rudnick Legal Limited Liability Partnership. And a copy is also served to Camille Vasquez Esquire and her law firm, Brown Rudnick Limited Liability Partnership. Talking of which, I think she's became a partner very recently. So that's the notice of appeal, which has been put forward by Ms. Breadhoft, and it follows the rules of the Supreme Court of Virginia Part 5, which is in page 402 of 641. And so yeah, there it has been put in place quite officially. If we look at the notification, which is on the court website, the CAV record is 106222 if you want to look it up. I think this is Court Appeal Virginia record number, and it is a civil issue, not criminal. It's in the lower tribunal, Fairfax County, and this is the large case number. The appellant is Amber Heard, and this is her legal representatives. The appealee party, the person responding to the appeal, is John Depp, and these are his legal representatives, and that's pretty much what we're looking at. No notification of how the appeal is going to go forward or any such details as yet. It's a lot of blank stuff. So what else is going on at the moment? Well, that's interesting enough that there's going to be a new retrial or a new appeal and all the circus that surrounds that. But carrying on with the Johnny Depp news today, we've got Foley Wildlife Rescue. Those are badger people. They've still got a t-shirt on sale because there was someone who didn't pay for it, a time waster, and he didn't pay for it. So you can still own one of these super expensive t-shirts. there it is. It's double signed by Jeff Beck and Johnny Depp, and it says, "Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your support of Johnny P. Foley Wildlife, I think," and signed by Jeff Beck and Johnny Depp. Comes with a free stain, and that will set you back at the moment £640, and it's still got 2 days to go. I think last time this sold, it went for 1,400, and the other t-shirts, there was 10 of them. Some of them sold up to 2,000, which is $2,400 for a cotton t-shirt, small, which is a lot of money for a t-shirt. Talking of which, I have a new sponsor for the channel. Fantastic! We've got some new sponsorship for the channel. Can't believe it. So we got t-shirts, 80s t-shirts, brilliant. And if you're into 80s movies like my good self, you can get Top Gun. You can Talk to Me Goose. You can Negative Ghost Rider, Penninsful. You can get yourself some great t-shirts and say Ferris. That's brilliant. They've got all sorts of crazy stuff from the 80s. They've got Rocky. They've got Mixed Jim. They've got the Italian Stallion. They've got t-shirts all over the place. They've got cartoons. If you're into 80s cartoons, if you know someone who's into cartoons, you've got Dungeons and Dragons. You've got Airplane. You've got t-shirts there. I remember that guy. Yeah, some great stuff. So if you want to pick yourself up some amazing t-shirts, yeah. Oh, Beetlejuice. I love that film. What's the Beetlejuice ones? Oh, yeah, nice. Wow. Yeah. So, oh, that's great. Oh, that's cool. So if you are in the market for some t-shirts, or you've got a friend, your husband, your wife wants some t-shirts, your significant other, your girlfriend, whatever, then there's free worldwide shipping on orders of $100 and up. Handbook for the recently deceased, brilliant. Day of the Dead, Escape from... Oh, I remember that. Snake Plissken. Snake. So yeah, get your t-shirts. That'd be great. And yeah, okay, I'll see you later. If you want to get yourself a 80s t-shirt from the featuring all sorts of crazy images from the 1980s, then the link is in the description. That'd be fantastic. And so what else is going on? We've got Jeff Beck. This is a tour. So Jeff Beck is obviously with Johnny Depp, and they're on tour, and it's the 21st today. So on the 23rd, they're going to be in Domaine de Fontblanche in France, and it's the Vitrolles. So you might be wondering, well, where is that? Where is the Domaine de Fontblanche, and what is all this stuff? Well, it is. I'll come back to that in a second. It is here, which is zoom out. Zoom. Yeah. So it's the south of France. So this is France, this is Spain, Portugal, this is the UK, that's Italy. Down here, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. If you zoom, you've got Marseille down here. And then you come up a little bit, sort of north of Marseille. You come to the Salle de Radessier, Maison de Maître. And then you zoom in a bit more. Zoom, and you come to this park, and this is where I think it is. I did quite a lot of research trying to work out where it was, and it was tricky, but I think I'm going to drop this little guy here. I think it is. Oh, it's all blurry. That wasn't great. Let's go out a bit. In here, in this park area. Can we go up there? So yeah, I think they're setting up one of these sort of outdoor parks. This is an old photo from January 2011, so I don't think it looks like this, but this is where it's going to be, in this park area. There's a concrete flat sort of place there, and yeah, so this is Font Blanche. I think that means white fountain. So there you go. If you're in the area, can you get tickets? A bit late, hold on. Yes, they're still available. €50, and they're just general tickets. There's no seats. It just says lawn. Oh, my basket's sadly empty. It, it just says lawn, so that's why I think it's in the park. And is Johnny Depp going to be there? Because when you look at it, wasn't actually sure he was going to be there. It just says some different names. Don't know if I can show you that. Let's have a little look. Yeah, it just says Toto, Jeff Beck and Mr. Farrington. But I had a look on this website and it said Jardin Sonore, Johnny Depp will be the surprise guest of the festival. So he is going to be there. I wrote the most recent developments about the Jardin Sonore, will be the surprise guest of the festival. And as the American actor is emerging from his trial, proposals seem to be flourishing again. On July 23rd, he will perform at the Jardin Sonore Festival in Vitrolles. And the concert will take place alongside the talented American guitarist. So Jeff Beck is now suddenly American. He was British yesterday. So you've got this place that's quite interesting. And what else is going on? Oh, this is some tweets from Ronnie Depp. She's fantastic. If you get a chance to follow her, she's hilarious. And this is Johnny Depp generally sort of having fun. He was in Italy yesterday, so he's signing stuff over there. So that's about it that's going on at the moment. If you'd like to like and subscribe and leave me a comment in the old comment box, and I will see you guys later.